Breaking news coming in from Bet365, and it's no surprise. Same game parlay from Bet365 just keeps getting better.
Well, it's even easier to make a bet. Choose from the most popular markets like hits, run line, totals, and home runs. So many to choose from.
Download the app, start building your bet, and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Because Progressive offers discounts for paying in full, owning a home, and more. Plus, you can count on their great customer service to help you when you need it, so your dollar goes a long way. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states or situations.
Bossman show from the show. Coach McMahon, the Murray State Racers, 15-2 on the year, 5-0 OVC play, doing really well. Coach McMahon, good to see you, man. How's things going over at Murray, Kentucky, man?
Bossman, great to be with you. Always enjoy being on your show. Everything is good here in Murray, Kentucky. About to play 3 home games in 5 days this weekend, so looking forward to it.
Yes, sir. Coach, you had a great game on MLK Day, winning it up East Illinois. Took place to play. The record is not safe. They're tough, but they always have been tough. New coach up there as well, man. 5-0 on the year. Tell me about your team's focus. Is it going to this overseas slate one last time, man? Keeping them game to game, being focused on getting better every night out there, Coach.
We have a really fun team. It's been a lot of fun to coach this group. Very balanced, both ends of the court. Solid offensively, solid defensively. We have 4 guys, double figures for us. But we're led by some of our older guys. We have a mature team. Tevin Brown and KJ Williams, both are back, who have been 2-time first-team all-league guys. Tevin Brown just broke the Murray State record that Isaiah Cannon held for most career threes in our win yesterday. And he's, I think, 13 short of the OVC all-time record. So really proud of him and all he's accomplished. And then really a big key for us has been the development of our point guard, Juice Hill. Just been fantastic. Had one of the greatest performances in Murray State history in our win on Saturday at Belmont. Scored 25 points in the first half, ended up with 36, hit 8 threes. He's got 80 assists, just 30 turnovers on the year. So we've had a good start, good first half of the season, and certainly excited about the opportunities ahead.
No doubt, Coach. Now, what I liked about what you did is you compete against quality non-conference opponents, as you always do, getting your team ready, getting them prepared, because Murray State is a team that's going to be playing in March, in my opinion. You all are dangerous in March. I feel like you're preparing your team, get this overseas slate, and win Evansville one more good time in OVC and go to that tournament and make some noise, because you all are a well-coached team, as you know, guys with blindness to the system, defensively and offensively, know what they're doing. I saw that coach of a great roster to be successful. Now, I like what you did with non-conference skills to get them prepared for this year going forward.
I think it's been really good for us. I think when you look at the 3 road games we played at Illinois State, the Missouri Valley, then against Memphis, which was a huge win for us down at the FedEx Forum. You know, Memphis is a home away from home for Murray State for a lot of reasons. You look at the recruiting history, Cameron Payne, now with the Phoenix Suns, 2018 OVC Player of the Year, Jonathan Stark, the legend Marcus Brown, who's on our coaching staff now, and then the the current connection with John Morant there with the Grizzlies. That was a really important game for our program. And then didn't turn out the way we wanted, but we did a 3-game series with Auburn. And, they have a phenomenal team this year. But every time we've played them, it's been a great experience for us. I think we've gotten a lot better because of it, and it's prepared us for some situations later on in the season.
Most definitely, like you said, losing to Auburn is nothing to hang your head about because they're a great team. I saw them here in Atlanta when they played against who's giving it we had here in Atlanta. So I know those guys are tough because they played in Nebraska. So losing to Auburn is nothing to sneeze at. And I feel like it's gonna prepare you down the road because you saw that competition from Auburn, what you got to deal with in March in that tournament. So I feel like, hey, it's all good. Learn from that tape and get better. And Tevin Brown's gonna get better. You guys, you have Casey's gonna get better as well. So I feel like, hey, I watched the game close. I think they'll be okay. No worries for me about Murray State.
We hung in there for 25 minutes, but what a special team they have. It's really one of probably the top 3 atmospheres in all of college basketball now. It's a fun place to play. Obviously very talented. Jabari Smith, just incredible. And then their newcomers, the firepower they bring. Kessler blocks everything at the rim. They have an awesome team. They'll be playing very late into March and April this year. But then I thought some of our other games were big too. Chattanooga, they're a top 50 team in the net this year. We had a great game with them here at our place. Middle Tennessee at our place. Played in a good non-conference tournament down in Florida. So I think we've learned a lot from some of those situations. We've already come back in 3 games. We were down double digits to win. One of those being down 14 at the half at Memphis. Another was down double digits to James Madison. Another to Chattanooga. So 3 really good teams there where I think we found out a lot about ourselves.
And you can't forget winning at home, A&O in front of Racer Nation. You guys fans are rabid, man. I mean, no matter where you all go, they travel. You'll see the Navy yellow out there waving those flags and the colors. I mean, I remember seeing you guys in Nashville with the tournament in Nashville, man. It was always a Murray State house, no matter what it was. So talk about your fans playing at home there and that advantage you have up there in Murray, Kentucky there, man.
Well, it's one of the special, unique programs in all of college basketball. And I think that's because you look at these last 4 decades of sustained excellence here in championship tradition, the fan base, the passion, the pride that the community takes in the team, and also the pride they take in making sure our players have a great experience while they're here. So we're very fortunate to get to play in a beautiful arena. And to have a huge backing behind us from the Racer Nation. And as you mentioned, they travel too. So we have some close games coming up. Had a great crowd of Murray State fans in Nashville on Saturday for a game at Belmont.
And Coach Amir Abdul-Rahim, who coaches at Kennesaw State, who was there at Murray State, tells me all the time, boss, man, you just don't know how cool it was the coach up there, man. I want to get to hear at Kennesaw State, get those kind of fan bases. Say, man, I feel you, man, because I know how the racial nation can be. He talks about all the time how he was as an assistant coach, how crazy it was and how fun it was to be a coach up there.
Well, I'm happy for Coach. He's got Kennesaw off to a 3-0 start in the league. I know he's worked extremely hard to get his culture instilled there and put in place, and happy to see him get rewarded. But it's a special place. People love Murray State basketball here and really back our team. It's a great atmosphere. There are 358 arenas in the country, and the CFSB Center has the number 10 all-time home winning percentage here, about 86%. So special place to play, special place to get to coach.
And you know what, Coach, what I'll tell you about Tevin is this, Coach. He's very unselfish. And he also opened up things for other guys as well. His scoring prowess is one thing, but he's not afraid to make that extra pass to a guy that's open. They give our attention. He does not mind that his friends share the rock and eat some too, man.
Well, I've talked about it for 4 years. He has a great reputation as the three-point king, which he is here now at Murray State. He made 93s as a freshman playing alongside John Morant. But he does so many other things. You mentioned the unselfishness. Boss man, how many good guards have come through this program. There are only 3 players in the history of Murray State basketball to be over 1,500 points, 500 rebounds, and 350 assists. And Tevin Brown's one of them. In addition to all that, he always guards the other team's best offensive scorer. He's fantastic at that end of the floor. And you're talking about a guy who's going to break a lot of the scoring and three-point records. But one of the many things I'm proud of him for, he'll finish top 10 in assists all time here at Murray State, the home of some of the greatest point guards in college basketball history. And he'll be right up there in assists with them.
And what's good about, like you said, Coach, he defends as well, because some guys are one-way players. This guy is a two-way player, and that defense travels. He's going to impact the game one way or another. He's not a one-trick pony, which I like about him as well. I feel like this young man has a bright future because he actually is a complete player in my book, Coach, who can really get the job done before the ends of the floor. Doesn't matter.
No, you're right on it. He'll finish top 10 in steals too. And the one thing that really gets overlooked, and about the only thing you haven't mentioned, incredibly smart, intelligent player, great feel for the game, great vision, his movement without the ball, an ability to create separation. He doesn't need much time because of his size for the position and his quick release. But he just does a terrific job of creating separation to score the basketball.
And I think KJ is another guy, Coach, affecting the game on both ends of the floor. He's which you want from a young man like him, because I feel like too many young men, Coach, all they care about is the points. You can affect the game in more than one way. Hustle plays, intangibles, rebounding, defending. Because sometimes guys around us, Coach, making the play is a block shot or a charge. Or making the right rotation, a close out to a shooter is a play. So it's not just making a score, a dunk or a 3-pointer. A play can be made in multiple ways in basketball. But KJ to me embodies that in a young man who gets that about the game of basketball.
Well, we talk about that a lot. I think if you study the game, boss man, even the best players over the course of a 40-minute game, the ball might be in their hands 5% of the game. And that's all most people look at when they pick up the box score and the stat sheet. What did they do during that 5% of the time they had the ball? Well, that leaves a lot of basketball left to be played, the other 95%. So obviously half of that's the defensive end of the floor. But KJ is such a skilled player at 6'10", 245 pounds. He's really added consistency to his three-point shooting, can score with either hand in the post. He's really improved as a screener. He does a terrific job of getting Tevin open looks, does a great job of getting Juice Hill, our point guard, downhill off ball screens. And again, a guy who's competing for the opportunity to be a 3-time first-team all-league guy.
And Coach, you said something about screens. That's something very overlooked by a lot of fans. Being a good screener is very important because John Morant needs Steven Adams to get him open sometimes. Trae Young needs Clint Capella to help him get open. So having guys who can set solid screens and don't get caught moving too much is definitely a good thing to have on your team as well.
Well, in the NBA, I don't think there's no such thing as an illegal screen in the NBA. You can tackle guys, but it's a little tighter in college. But I agree with you. It's we call it simply a screen assist. I wish it was something that was in the box score, but it's something we definitely chart. Getting your teammate an open look, whether layup, open three, or just to give them a slight advantage to go make a play. Screening's critical to what we try to do offensively.
That's the point, Coach, I got for you, man, is this. You're going to the Valley, man, the MVC. I'm happy for you because I still can see you all play in Nashville, Belmont, because I still have a house in Nashville still. So I'm happy about this. Selfishly, it's good to see you play live so close to the house in Atlanta. So, man, tell me about moving to the MVC with Belmont, man, and the opportunity for your school and the conference go up there, man, and compete against Indiana State. They coach Ford again in Missouri State, and all kind of great coaching in that league, man.
Yeah, a lot of respect for the Missouri Valley. It has a national brand and has for a long time. I think everybody knows when you hear the Valley and you hear Arch Madness, their conference tournament in St. Louis every year. A tremendous league. I think most importantly for us, It's a once in a lifetime opportunity for Murray State University and the Murray, Kentucky community. So we're really excited about it. But, you know, a lot of that, Bossman, makes for great off-season projects for our coaching staff to study that league and start moving forward. For now, we're really locked in on trying to win on Thursday night and just keep getting better as a team and take advantage of the opportunities we have coming up here.
Well, Coach, man, thank you for your time again today, buddy. I'm missing this year. I miss you I miss you at Belmont. But look, I'll be cheering for you for sure, man. I wish you all the best going forward, man. Y'all is one of my favorite guys I talk to on the show every year, man. So you be safe, man. Keep telling me knock down them bombs for you, man, from downtown. I love it, man.
Hey, we're gonna have them keep shooting them. I can promise that. So you need to get up here for a game soon. Racer Nation wants to see you on press row.
Breaking news coming in from Bet365, and it's no surprise. Same game parlay from Bet365 just keeps getting better.
Well, it's even easier to make a bet. Choose from the most popular markets like hits, run line, totals, and home runs. So many to choose from.
Download the app, start building your bet, and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply.